Hey guys, and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am SeiferKatt, and we are still in the middle of a religious civil war. Something that we never really wanted to be in, but we got in there anyway because we weren't really sure what else to do with our time, I suppose. So we have currently 3 sieges, one in Zealand, which we are about to deal with this unit here. We have one in Shetland, which is where the ponies are. And we have one, well, it's not even a civil war over here, this is just a war with Hungary, which for some reason I'm in. I'm not sure why I'm at war with Hungary, it just happened that way. It's been a while since I played, and this is the first recording in my new apartment, so I think everything's working. To me it sounds a little bit echoey, but I think it's okay. And we've got a revolt in Tyrol. Good! That's what we wanted to see. Okay, well first off we need some people to go to Shetland. Otherwise we are going to have a Shetland ton of problems. Oh, that was just for me. Anyway, so these guys are in, oh, they're not in Zealand. And these 7 units probably should march down here, join up with the 9 regiments down here and go defend Tyrol against German patriots. But yeah, so sorry it's been a little while since the last episode, I do apologize, but you know, things happen, man, things happen. There was life on the streets. Well, not on the streets, I was never on the streets, it was never that bad, but life happened, you know how it is. And yeah, right now I'm recording still without any internet connection, so we're going to make a bit of a backlog of Europa videos, so that way we've got plenty to put up. And that's good, I figure, despite my hesitation saying that's good. One thing we do want to do though is we want to probably get our stability high. Can we do that yet? We can, because higher stability will mean less revolts. And at the moment our manpower is so low just because all these revolts are just really sapping the life out of my army. Protestantism is spreading though, and that is continuing to be good. Before we go in though to defend Shetland, I really want to make sure my morale's a bit higher. Yeah, and these guys are just marching along to defend Tyrol. They're not really going to defend... Are they defending it? I don't know. They're definitely going to fight for it. Protestantism continues to spread. That is good. Or since we're part German, das ist gut. We are part German because for some reason Great Britain is. I hope you're not picking up that background noise of people outside. I guess I'll find out when I'm doing this, doing the editing. But yeah, I'm on a ground level now, which is kind of annoying. So you might get a bit of traffic sound. I do apologize if that does happen. But hopefully, if that does happen, there won't be a lot of it. But I can't make any promises, which, you know, it annoys me. But, you know, when life deals you lemons, you've got to make lemon meringue pie, which is much better than lemonade, because, God, I could go with some lemon meringue pie. You know what I mean? Just lemon meringue pie today would be just amazing. Anyway, if this episode's come up, I'm already back, so, you know, life is back to normal more or less, which is exciting for me. I noticed our diplomatic power is getting kind of high. And we have Mali revolts. Oh, jeez. Also, we've got these guys, Algerian nationalists, who I probably should have dealt with a while ago. We're going to have to go back for that. I don't think they're close to... What is the button I want? How long is it until they actually have a chance to do their thing? 23 months. Yeah, I think we can get down and back in 23 months. Or the alternative is we get these guys who are my Spanish division. Oh, crap. Hang on, scratch that. We're going to have to send these guys over here. Probably send these guys away as well. Sort of into the middle of Harlequinia. It's probably the safest place to be. We do have 2 current colonists not doing anything, which bothers me because I'm pretty sure we have colonies that are still going. We do, we have 2. Well, we can probably send them off. Cool. Done. That's done. Done. That's done. Yes. Now we need to get these boats. I'm going to go get the Spanish division. And they can probably go and take back what these guys have taken. There's no real easy way to get to that middle of Africa, which is a bit of a pain. Also, I think we're at war with Pisa at the moment. We are. It's not really mattering because the main war is against Hungary, and we've kind of got that one in the bag, so we don't really care too much. What I do care about is the amount that we're bleeding money at the moment. That is I'm not going to say a shame, but it's definitely concerning. But that'll all be fixed up once the revolt risk goes down a bit more, which currently it is still sky high. Just revolt in Oldenburg after we freed Oldenburg from those Catholic rebels. Bah. Catholicism. Am I right? I'm right. Religious unity is 48%. We really need that in sort of the high 70s, I think. That's definitely where we want to be, high 70s, but we'll get there. That's not a concern. We will get to the high 70s. In fact, we'll get to the high 90s, maybe even the high 120s. I don't actually think we're going to get to high 120s because that is not a possible... That is some serious religious unity if you get to 120%. So we're going to go get Fez now, and we can now start converting another place. So Michigan, yes! Religious unity, 49%, getting there. And the Canaries have Catholic zealots. Oh dear. Well, since these guys are just roaming around, they could probably go and deal with that right now. So sorry, Catholic zealots and Canaries. I just imagine there's just Catholic zealots inside a Canary. And they're like, oh, we're a Canary! Yo! I don't really know how to do a Catholic stereotypical accent, and for some reason that came out to be a bit more Jewish. Which, if you want to go historically, that kind of makes sense, since Catholicism did spread from Judaism, but, well, yeah, it depends who you speak to on that one, I suppose. But anyway, it's unimportant. It's unimportant how religion started. Let's see. I thought that said native relative. I was like, oh, we're related to the natives? Let's see. We can probably just go execute him for treason. No, he is a relative. We don't want to execute him for treason. More Catholic revolt in Fife. Oh, that is a problem. That is quite a problem, in fact. Well, in fact, these guys can probably... I know that these guys, you're very happy to make it to the, you know, the Africas, but I think these guys can probably deal with Fez. They're like, we're in Africa! It's a holiday from Spain! No, you're going to England. That is the worst climate. That's not the climate change you want to really have happen, but that's what they get. We're going to try and improve relations with Genoa. Hopefully, that means that we might get something happening there. Actually, rather than that, we're improving relations. No, we're not. We might be better off having more alliances. Let's see. Let's sort by people who have high opinions of me. The Wendell Empire is always high opinion of me. I mean, we're allies, I think, still. We are. Do we still have a royal marriage? We do not. How do we not have a royal marriage with these guys? That's terrible. We should have a royal marriage with the Wendell Empire. It's foolish that we do not. How else would we claim their land as our own? That's really the main question. We were so close to claiming it before, and if there wasn't a crash, we would have claimed it, but oh well. Anyway, I'd like to, you know, claim their throne, but I don't think that's really a good idea, especially when their current ruler is 23. We beat just a random Hungarian fleet. That'll teach him. Okay, so not only are these guys in Great Britain, they're actually in Scotland, which is kind of, you know, if you're going for good weather, my understanding of Scotland is not the place for good weather. But anyway, it's fine. Now we really should be trying to make more alliances, I feel, in this. Saxony, no. Baden, no. Lower Lorraine, do we ever have something going with Lower Lorraine? I feel like we want to get them annexed. So let's go a royal marriage with them. Good. And then we're going to offer an alliance with them. When we can. We can't right now. Too many diplomatic relations? We're fine with that. Thank you, though. That's going to not be a problem since we've got so many diplomatic points that we're just not using them. And we don't have enough money to buy buildings. So, yeah, sure. Lower Lorraine. Okay, we can offer an alliance with them. Hopefully they don't do something that makes us have to break the alliance with them, like get attacked by Genoa. Which would be a real crisis if that happened. I've got pins and needles on my foot. If you can hear my chair squeaking, it's because I'm trying to shake them out, but it's really not helping. We're going to increase that because that'll give us less revolt risk, which is something we definitely need. The revolt risk is going down, sort of. Oh, there's these guys revolting. We can't really stop them because of just where they are, but that's okay. We're not too concerned. Ungrateful natives is attacked. They're just going to lose instantly. We should have a siege going on down here. No, over in Fez. That's going along quite nicely. Brilliant. Good siege, good siege. A loan is going to be due soon. That is problematic since we don't really have... We could probably reduce this a bit. So now we're actually making money, but not enough for it to actually be worthy of note. Actually, can we... What does reduce inflation use? Does that use administration? I imagine that'd be administration. Administration, yep. I really need to use these diplomatic powers for silly reasons. Well, more alliances, I suppose, is silly reasons enough. Those guys have rebelled. Good on you. How many more men do we need? 26,000 men. Good. Alright, well, 2 of our colonies are now established quite firmly. So I feel like we should probably get some more colonies going. How about over here, and... How about Minnesota? No. We could go north. Keep trying to take these places. It's probably not a bad way to go. Let's go that way. So you guys go to Ontario? I don't know. You guys go to Shawnee. Okay, and we've converted another religious group. Good. We're at 52% unity. Yes! That's what we want more of. For a second there I thought it was going to be 53, but it's not. It's not 53. It's still 52. That's alright. Because people are being converted. They're realizing the true faith is not following the Pope. Because the Pope has made some bad calls over the years. Probably. What do you guys want? You want military access? Yeah, sure. Come on in. Hungary is going to fall soon, I imagine. And I would like these guys to win soon as well, so we can move over to this new revolt problem. So many revolts. These revolts are revolting! Wah 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 wah. Terrible joke. Well, Harlequinia's forces are leaving, that's okay, we don't particularly need them. What matters is that we just keep colonizing. We have lost a siege, we have won a siege. For every siege, it's like karma. For every siege you win, you have to lose one. That's how karma works, guys. The karma of sieges. Can I just... I'm sick of having this land. I don't like it. Because it keeps being problems for me. Okay. Handle them. What do you want? What do you want? I can't even accept your demands. You guys want independence. Also, if they enforce their demands, they become a free nation. If I accept them, I'll just let them do their demands then, I suppose. Algiers becomes a free nation, which is... I think Algiers is just... I don't even know where Algiers is. We'll figure it out when we get there. I'm pretty sure Algiers is the one that we're looking at. Anyway, we've got another place converted. 54% unity. Getting there. Revolts possible is dropping. It's dropped quite a bit, actually. Oh my goodness, I'm so looking forward to these revolts just not happening anymore. But another one just fell over. We lost another 3,000 men. That's another 3 months of recruiting soldiers. Alright, that's fine. Everything is fine. And boosting stability, which reduces the revolt risk even further. But the nationalists don't care because they're going to revolt anyway. Oh, nationalists. This is not what we hired you for. Well, actually, we didn't hire you guys at all. Holland nationalists, right? No. Gelderland. Like Gelderland from... Is Gelderland a real place? I don't know, I don't have the internet, I can't look it up. But you know, Gelderland, and which is where Sir Ulrich was from in A Knight's Tale. Of course, his name wasn't Sir Ulrich, but you know, well, it's not spoilers. It's really obvious at the start he's not a knight. That's the whole point of the movie. By the way, if you haven't seen the movie A Knight's Tale, you should totally see it. Starring Heath Ledger and a bunch of other people who also have faces. I don't believe anyone in that movie didn't have a face, but you know, I've been wrong before. Oh, excellent, we made a ton of money. Well, that is very good news, because we're about to have a whole bunch of loans that are due. In fact, we can start repaying these loans. I think one of ours defaulted, so we have to do it again, but that's alright. Heretics rose up in a place that is difficult to get to. That's a difficult place to get to as well. We're allied with Italy, we could travel through them, but I don't think we can travel through these guys. You're in a coalition against Italy. Oh dear. Italy, what's going wrong? Wait, English Louisiana. Shouldn't that be renamed? Shouldn't I get a chance to rename that? Oh, I guess I must have missed my chance. Oh well, English Louisiana. Ah, I wanted to have my specially named place. I guess when these colonies firmly became established, they became English Louisiana. Protestantism continues to spread. Good. Governor dies. I still want a diplomatic candidate. Because I think diplomacy is the better part of valor. And the governor of English Louisiana fails. We need a bureaucrat for that one, definitely. I'm really sad. I thought it was going to give me a chance. I must have pressed enter at some point to miss it. Looks like Genoa's got a bit of a... Genoa looks like they have a bit of a rebellion problem. Oh dear, they do. Protestant zealots. Yes! We'll be paying quite a lot for that. It's probably more than we want to pay. If we can thrash them with Protestantism, much like we've been thrashed with Catholicism, if they fall to Protestantism, that would be pretty good. Having a look at them quickly, they do look like they are taking a lot of Protestant hits at the moment. So I guess Protestantism is spreading quite fiercely along here. I mean, that is a pretty strong Protestant growth, actually. It's sort of just taken over most of France. Good job, Protestants. That's what we wanted to see from you. Just taking over France. Aww. Anyway, we're spending a lot of money on this, trying to get Genoa in more trouble. Because if Genoa's in trouble with rebels, it looks like the rebels even won that fight. Are these Protestant rebels, or are they French? Even French nationalists would be good. Anything that weakens Genoa is good in my book. I mean, yeah, they're having to fight more rebels. I mean, they're not going to be able to fight them all, that's the thing. We're going to tax it. We probably should have checked how Harlequinia's liberalism was going, but they're fine, they don't mind. Liberty desire is at 29%, yeah, it's fine. That's pretty low libertarian desire. I don't even know if that's a word, but I'm going to... Libertarianism is a word, I know that much. But I don't know if it's the right word, is perhaps what I meant. Let's see, revolt's possible. They are going down. Only a few in the red now. We're going to solve this problem very soon. Religious unity is 62%. Great. And then we can start conquering everything again. Send more missionaries. Some places will take, of course, longer than others, but that's expected. We should now convert to Catholicism again, now that we're mostly Protestant. That is a joke. We're not going to do that. That in itself is the very essence of what a joke is. These guys, again, doing fairly well. They look like they're actually making stuff happen. I mean, Genoa is still... I mean, let's have a look at Genoa's military for a second. If we go manpower, I think... No, total. Genoa should be fairly high in there. In fact, wow, Genoa is quite a bit above their force limit. They also don't have any manpower. Man, if I had the army to fight Genoa right now. If I had the manpower for it, rather. Oh yeah, I forgot they were doing that. It's alright. See, now they come into here. And they're just attacking something completely random. Which they'll probably have to go fight our rebels. Ha 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 ha. Yes, fight our rebels for us. This is what we want. Looks like Genoa's... The spies left Genoa. That's sad. Can we try that again? Support rebels... Catholic zealots. Oh! Did they convert? They did! No, we support Catholic zealots. Just to keep them down. It's a bit of a dick move. But I do like the idea that just they're constantly at war with just a whole bunch of zealots. What does that percentage mean? I think that percentage means chance to revolt as it is. Yeah, because they've just had that revolution. You know what? I think I can spend the money to keep Genoa down. This is really just cutting off my nose to spite my face. And my face is Genoa. Apparently. That's the point we were trying to make, I think. Anyway, did we just lose something? Oh no, we just took something from Pisa. Haha, this is our appeasement. Yeah, so Genoa is fighting a bunch of rebels right now because they're going through what? They're going through the starting phase of what I've just sort of finished. Which, honestly, pleases me. Because starting the Protestant change is really difficult. But religious unity is now 65.2%, and revolts are less likely. German patriots entered our country for no reason. Typical. And we're still trying to annex these two vassals. How are they going? Is there a number that shows me that? One's at 96. Good. Good. That's Brabant. Brabant's actually a fairly... Brabant's only one province, but still. Annex that. Get that underway. That's more land for us, more taxes, and we can invest in new technology. We can invest in... Oh, excellent. So the fact that we're maxed out now means we can just... Might as well spend all our points there, because it's not like they're being used for anything else. Lower Lorraine accept peace with Hungary. Okay, whatever. Do what you want. Do what you want, because that place is free. I've forgotten what place it was. And these guys are almost cored, which I think not being cored is also harming us. Yeah, it's increasing the national revolt risk. Let's see, what can we do? We can... we don't really need more money. Investing in a bigger army, even if it's 54 men, is still pretty damn good. It looks like some nationalists just entered our country. We better go deal with that. Okay, and no, everything is groovy. I wonder how Genoa's army is facing now. Oh, Genoa's army is drastically decreasing. Oh gosh, I'd love to go to war with Genoa right now. Who are we funding at the moment? We are funding the support rebels over here. Which is actually near the capital. Lord Poopsicle is doing that. Gosh, that was a dumb idea to ever call someone Lord Poopsicle. I didn't think it was going to carry over into Europa Universalis. Anyway, guys, that is today's episode. Thank you all for watching, and join me next episode where... Seriously? Well, English Louisiana is having a bad time against rebels. But that's none of my concern. And I'll see you guys next episode. Bye! Meow.